And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Chris Bassett. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ian Happ up to hit.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Ball to strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Bassett with a look to first. Horner gets back easily. Nobody out. Runner at first. Another throw over. And he's back again. Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And it's caught for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in the score.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Man at first with one gone. Christopher Morel. The next. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 17th of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Out to short, Bichette. Tosses across to first, and he's out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. Toss to Bell. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Drew Smiley.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
0-1 down. Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki makes the grab, 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Check swing went around. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in now. Takes ball one off the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Alejandro Kirk. And there's a foul ball. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, base hit. Now a relay to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, I had the chance to scout Cody Bellinger as a toddler. He used to come into the clubhouse after games there.
Diving stop at second, over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
And here is Luis Torrens. One down, base is empty. Line drive. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Brennan Davis, the next Cub to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first, and that's an out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Hoerner. In for a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Rolled slowly to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Runner at second, 2 down. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Corner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Matt Chapman. The wide to kick the pitch. This to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Rolled over to third. Morel. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. Had the day off yesterday. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Swanson takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. That's to third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now batting Jordan Luplow. Smiley back to work. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Smiley, in his 12th season, he throws a curveball, a 2-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. One and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The wind of the pitch. Close, but called the ball. 1-1. Chris George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick series in 2017. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. That takes care of Springer. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
That's the ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one away. Trey Mancini now. And takes low for ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bellinger takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Grounded out his first time. Mancini over at first with one away. That misses. 2-1. Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 2 down now. And here is Luis Torrens. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He notches strikeout. Back now in Toronto. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Soft contact in the air. Fair ball.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Kirk, the next to hit, takes ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy could hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Swings through that one. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Way high. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Chapman in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The 1-1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's a 1-run game, and that's a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Espinal in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Grounded out his first time. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Ball 1 low.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ground ball to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. 1 runs in to the plate, and he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the middle.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the
oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 5-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Kiermaier now. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Oh, 2 now. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Cubs 3. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Brennan Davis. That's down and in.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Bell puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Happ stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Kiermaier makes the play, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, George Springer. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adrian Sampson throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Hendricks warming up as well. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 11.
And now it's going to be Bo Bichette. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And Bichette is retired.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Blue Jays go down. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Ball 1 there. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. And that one ripped into right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's in there. 0-1. The other way, and it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
A couple of singles back to back. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball to first, could be two. Over to Bichette. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Sampson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. And a pitch. Line drive, caught. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Out of here. Matt Chapman hits one out. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
The 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Bell, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Bounce to the right. Toss to Mancini, and that is the inning. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. Back here at Rogers Center, top of inning number 7. Now the Cubs catcher, Luis Torrens. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And it falls. The run comes in from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate now. That's ball 1.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And he deals. Got him! Now one away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And that gets all the way to the wall. In comes the run from second. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Smash that one through the...
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised.
In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. Back to a 1-run game. It's 7-6. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Trey Mancini will hit next. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Yimi Garcia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bell pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Right-handed reliever. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner. From third, and they lead by 2.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And now, Luis Torrens. Springer there makes the catch. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Jordan Luplow. Sampson back to work. And ball 1.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Good eye right there. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho. And here it comes. Good job to fight that one off. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go. Sack bunt towards third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least.
Runner goes again. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Varsho over at second, one down. Next offering is down low. Tying run at the plate. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Goes down looking. Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. That one missed. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Play at the plate, save, and it's a one-run ball game.
Big RBI for him right there. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, now a look down to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 1-0. And that's a little high.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch inside. And now 3-0. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Adbert Alzolay on to pitch out of the pen here.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Kerr swings through it for strike 1. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Swanson makes a nice grab at a full and left stranded, but they do push across one. The right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Cuts Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. To the right side. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Down to third baseman, Matt Chapman. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Michael Fulmer throwing and getting ready for David Ross. And now the 0-1. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Time called again. Second time in the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brandon Hughes.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never laughed.
He's there to make the catch at third, and the so remaining in the game defensively, Whit Merrifield. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And Swanson is set down. And there's one away. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Morel stands in now and watches strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set off, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Mancini in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around at the belt and fires. This to third. On to first. And that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 9-7. Michael Fulmer gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now it's Dalton Varsho. A walk and a run scored his first time. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
He goes down looking.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
And now the count is even.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And now 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And the 2-2. Rocketed out towards right center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.